Hello, so it's Brian here. I've got this cool new app that I just found out about today from our wonderful friends at GeoGebra who make free math software. They apparently put out a GeoGebra AR, which in this case AR represents augmented reality. So yeah, prepare for some nice demonstrations here with math and AR. I've been playing around with it for about 30 minutes. Literally, it's super intuitive. You don't have to know much about like coding or anything like that. All you need to know is what equation you want and where you want to put it in your garage or in your room or whatever. And well, maybe I should explain here a little bit about what AR is. AR is when you take your camera, your either webcam or camera, and put in the scene that your camera sees a virtual object. So I messed around with this a long time ago. Well, a long time ago, being like a couple months back. And I was able to put characters from video games and stuff like that into my room. When you walk around the character, they do not move, and you get to see like the back of their head and stuff like that. But yeah, so this one is like the same type of deal. You put like, for example, a paraboloid or an ellipsoid or maybe even a half a circle in the middle of the room, and then you get to walk around it and see it from all sorts of different angles. But because this is math, it makes sense, not make sense, but it's more natural to stretch, shrink, move, not technically move, there's a better math word for that, translate the entire axes, and you can rotate around the axes and do all kinds of fun stuff. So here we go. This is GeoGebra. Oops, GeoGebra AR. Let's see. So at the very beginning it says move around so that it can detect a surface. And I think, oh, got one. I don't know the side of the cart yet, but all right, never mind. Okay, so if you move around slowly enough and don't shake from nervousness like I am, you will end up getting a different message. If you, we'll say, tap to. Let me go a little faster here. All right, here we go. So here we go. It starts out with a paraboloid every time. I apologize. This is definitely my garage. There's some trash in here, or some boxes of just random stuff. So anyway, here you go. Here's a paraboloid. I believe that's what it's called, and we're gonna look inside it. So, aha. Okay, but this paraboloid, as you can see, is kind of short. You know, like it only shows up to the 5th notch, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is move it first, because there we go. So I moved it and made it larger, which is kind of cool. We can make it so big we can get under the paraboloid. Here you go. Here's the origin. Yeah, the z-axis goes up to 5, as you can see there. There's a faint 5 in the distance. But of course, you know, it's more fun to do stuff yourself. So I'm going to add another equation, z equals -2. And what does that look like? It should be a plane crossing the z-axis at -2. So let's see if that works. Boom. Oh, yes, I believe that worked. Okay, so you got your paraboloid, you got your plane. Let's see, what else can we get? Actually, I'm curious as to whether it can do, oops, z equals fine. If you can do 2 planes and a plane that isn't z equals, like x equals. X equals, 1, let's say. 1. No, it won't let me. How dare it. So I guess x equals 1 is out of the picture. Oh, man. Okay, so, sorry, to GeoGebra, who they do great stuff. I shouldn't be picking on them, but yeah. Okay, here. So, let's do a hemisphere here. Let's see. Z equals square root of 25, because, you know, it's 5 is a good radius for this one, because the markings go up to 5 and -5. Minus, oh my I guess I'll do a hemisphere first, just to see if it works. And there should be a hemisphere on the top. Ooh, let's back up a bit. Actually, let's make it smaller. And yes, we see a nice dome-shaped thing on the top. If we can make it big enough, we'll be inside the dome, looking around it, which is kind of cool. And the plane's kind of big, so let's mark it off. Okay, so the last thing I want to do, just for fun, is to make an ellipsoid. And I think that'll do it. Let's try that. Uh-oh. Must have done something. Oh no, wow. Huh. It has never taken that long to update before. I don't know what happened there. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, you can see that this is a half an ellipsoid. Sorry, I meant half a circle on the last one too. Sorry for those math people out there who want me to not make mistakes. But anyway, yeah. So here we have sort of like an ellipsoid. Move it around. Man, I can't believe it won't let me do that other one. I'm trying to think of how I really would do that other one. Anyway, I'll think about it later. So yeah, so this is what we got here. Oh, last one. The sign, sound padding thing. That's equals trig. Yes, that's nice, but I need functions. Ah, here we go. Cosine of x. Fine. Sine of x. Plus. Cosine of y. And that should give us like the nice wavy thing that I think is cool.